Well, this is a first. We've been cooking with Ann Cox Eastis for several decades, and we've never done this before. Ann, where are you zooming from today?
Well, I'm at Hidden Harbor Marina up here on Center Hill. And it is warm and hot today. It's already rained. It's been a little cloudy. The sun's come out, gone in. You know, it's that summer weather right before the 4th of July.
But how nice to be on a boat out there in the lake when you're getting ready to do a grilling recipe for the 4th of July. This sounds terrific. What are we cooking today?
Well, we've got some different ideas today, Meryl. I've got a watermelon salsa that I've made up ahead of time, and I did roasted bananas Foster, which I'll top with ice cream a little bit later on. And I have got this loaded cauliflower that's grilled. Now, this is totally different than anything I've ever done before. It kind of reminds you of a baked potato that's got all the loaded ingredients. So what I did was I took cauliflower, and I've done this several times now, and I found out that you have to cut the cauliflower horizontally, at least, rather vertically, at least 3/4 of an inch thick, because if you do anything less than that, it crumbles too much. And so I've got it right here, and what I did was I brushed it with my Simple Truth Organic extra virgin olive oil on both sides, and you can see I've got the grill marks on my cauliflower right here. So I've already grilled it on one side, and I used a grill sheet so that I wouldn't have any trouble with it going through the grates. You could also do it on a flat top griddle if you wanted to. And so what I have done right here, I've flipped it over on my grill sheet, and I'm going to top it with what we normally would put on a loaded baked potato. Now, my jalapenos I didn't slice. I went ahead and chopped them up because some people might not want it quite that spicy with the seeds and everything. So I chopped up my jalapenos. I've got some green onions I'm going to put on there. You can just use your imagination as far as what you want to put on here. And then some bacon that I cooked and crumbled right here. And then the last ingredient is cheese. Shredded sharp cheddar cheese is what I put. And I topped it with that. And then I'll put it back on the grill or the griddle for another at least 4 minutes until everything kind of melts and until your cauliflower is kind of fork tender. So this is something different. And if we want to move over here, I'll show you what the finished product looks. Well, let me just pick the plate up. I'll show you what the finished product looks like. Doesn't that look good?
That looks tasty.
And I've got this colorful watermelon salsa. All this fresh produce is in at Kroger, so now's the perfect time to have watermelon and all the fresh produce that goes along with it. And then I did the roasted bananas Foster, and I'll top it with a scoop of ice cream, and it is just delicious. So these are 3 different unusual recipes for your 4th of July that you might enjoy grilling.
Yeah, that sounds great. And there's so many things you can cook on the grill that I didn't even think about. So you could pretty much do your entire meal on the grill.
You can, but I really like using the grilling sheets or the flat top griddle, which we've got one of those up here too, so that the cauliflower didn't fall through, and some of your other vegetables that you might have a concern about. So that works pretty good.
All right, Ann, thank you so much for sharing all these fun recipes. Hope you and the family have a great time up there on Center Hill Lake.
Thank you so much. It was good to see you.
And you can get these recipes online at newschannel5.com. Just go to the Talk of the Town section. Plus, find more recipes online at Kroger.com.